west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back. Stop make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but it domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas just popping shit. Team of all-stars. I coach them up like a Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologist. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I'm popping and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid. Shit's gotten retarded since all the dominance. One west rising and prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got group eyes for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata, for the regatta, niggas ballin', they want every dollar. They riding by like Apollos, let the semi holler. The showstopper, been the stopper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going on my Patron, the premium of vodka. I put extensions on the clock, modify the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm a ballin', ain't no rapper, do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they eat so, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spin like a tire, but damn the beat. And I'm still dope as a paper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Feel the night, I'm winning, coming through with the title. Cause you be carry one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Oh shit! I thought I had him true.
Yeah, that's that song. Still go hard.
Man, General House brought them tapes out. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Driving the cats.
This big old pump.
Man, that was ridiculous.
Big old pussy.
That was ridiculous.
That nigga a big old drag queen. Yeah. Big old nigga too. Man, that's a big old nigga too, boy.
The only nigga worthy of his access while my neighbors lucrating and the laborers get a penny up the outcome. 4-12 try to serve it. Now I'm a steady cause the general sent me. Considering a gift has been a half a century.
I'm saying though, why would he even have something like that? Why would he have that shit like that? Just, oh man. You know what they fishing for?
Him doing that.
Good.
You got the leader twerking.
Good.
Come on.
Spontaneous combustion, reverse reverse engineering. What you're hearing is a blueprint. That's why you get caught up in bullshit. I rebuke it, chucking up the nuisance when I produce solutions. Woman, now I bow, now the strong man is loosened. Low out of gas, you just swinging the flag. But it's a car, it is a hard burden for that ass. We got a classic connection. I bars from the past and like an everlast punching back, son. Just do the math. Your reporters on the other side, warriors got a class. Drilling the upper class, turning sinners from swindlers into triggers. When it comes to this fate, we the defenders, we the greatest to exist. Same time I ain't shit. Reverse psychology, I'm logically taking risks. I'm making hits, I'm a UPK hit man, leaning like a kickstand. Comedy, I'm rich man, mopping through the rich man, balling like a fist man. White knuckle gripping, I'm holding to rigor motors. One Western, you notice there's no ulterior motives. Fully focused, fully goaded, moving notice, fire up. Hitting, cracking, let a host of locusts. Devour the opponents, not a head of status, and a dead stay fucking with Moses. The people that were chosen, our conversation, they come with us. Hungry for a miracle, they laid the books open. Now we dosing, no emotion, they be boasting. So we told for whatever threat they posing. IT, I'm writing code, I'm Wolverine, they be blowing, they be roasted, I'm reloading. It's a foster paradise for me, but now my man Corbin Hill is open and lost me like an ocean. Now it's overflowing, flooding with judges, spitting up brothers, they republics, but we the real Jews, they the copyright infringements. We the real niggas, they the copyright infringements. We the real wet, they copyright infringements. Real savages, they the copyright infringements. Real Seminoles, they copyright infringements. Real West Indians, they copyright infringements. For real Puerto Ricans, they the copyright infringements. Real Nicaraguans, they the copyright infringements. Salvador, they the copyright infringements. Colombia, Sunday, they the copyright infringements. Rulers out of Cuba, they the copyright infringements. California, copyright infringements. Understand, you done found a new breed of Hebrews that stand and walk with the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, and we don't care who we got to come up against. You ain't standing before this truth. You understand? We done took them all on, and gonna continue to take them all on.
That's dope though. What about 2 Peter 3 and 4?
Like Edomites, lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up a book just to see them right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, on those ships who had to plead for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our foods and put our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed, we died for that same cause. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Brother, I'm an Israelite, sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no, they rather lick a shit tonight. Praises to the Most High. I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, I learned from a boat ride.
Alright. Knowing Flock says, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Allah to all my Israelites. Sons of the power, rise from the ghetto and seek
2 Ezra 14 to 29.
14 and 29.
Want to be an Israelite, you gon' need more than friendships. You gon' need to show you approve and get in them scriptures. Oh, I forgot to mention, traumatized from the lynching. Homicide, we the victim. Homicide, the ending. Kids with PTSD suffering.
Our fathers at the beginning were strangers in Egypt, from whence they were delivered, and received the law of life, which they kept not, which ye also have transgressed after them. Come. Then was the land, even the land of Zion, parted among you by lot. but your fathers and ye yourselves have done unrighteousness, and have not kept the ways which the highest commanded you.
What is it? You want it?
For as much as he is,
You didn't say Sodom, right? You didn't say Sodom separated by Lot?
no, it don't say Sodom.
What it say?
It says, then was the land, even the land of Sion.
Oh, Sion.
Yeah.
Sion separated by Lot. Okay, I get it.
Sacrifice, battle demons every fight, short days and long nights, less sleep and more fights, more wisdom, more strife, telling everybody that they wrong and you're right.
Okay, get Second Ezra 9:32.
Second Peter.
Second Ezra 9:32.
Second Ezra.
I think you read it. I'm finna look at that.
Second Peter 2:6 talking about Sodom and Gomorrah.
I think I got that. We got that on there.
You
We
want
definitely going there.
Second Ezra is what?
9 and 32.
Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 36. For we that have received the law perish by sin, and our heart also which received it. For we that have received the law perish by sin, and our heart also which received it.
You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is to have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what they
Second
do
Ezra
with that
9:32.
shit. You understand?
36.
32.
Lie.
Okay, go ahead.
Verse 32. But our fathers which received the law kept it not, and observed not thy ordinances. And though the fruit of thy law did not perish, neither could it, for it was thine. Yet they that received it perished, because they kept not the thing that was sown in them.
We might, I don't know. Just hold
I
up.
swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed and you're on parole because of the COVID. It feel like the hoes in this world that don't go together. Know where it's golden and ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, she the prophets. So I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it. Ass need the prophets. Like we all come together. Cause they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and no, your ass need to stop it. Ass need to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe. You gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop it. Ass need to I'm gonna step outside it for show. For the fake niggas, stay silent. I got it. Let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no loss. Ain't no talking when we out the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be low to the right arm. Tell them we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got you, baby mother on high. Baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets. That baby so belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Never will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. The ass need to stop it, ass need the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist to lie. Put money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass need to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
Well, shit go hard. Hey, Shalom Israel. It's the ISPK. Started out of 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yahana. And this is the Wednesday's law class. And since this is Pride Month, we are going in on the LGBTQ's pride. Their pride is quite disgusting. You
That's
understand? And if you claim to believe in God, if you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians claim that you believe in the Lord, then guess what? You should definitely not be following the LGBTQ community. You definitely should not be a member. You shouldn't be in it. You should not be a closet homo or out in front and center homo or open homo or whatever kind of homo. You understand? That's a no-no. Okay? The Most High absolutely hates sin. He hates homosexuality. He hates the LGBTQ community. You understand? We got some scriptures and we got an article because what people don't seem to understand is that our Hispanic brothers and sisters and our Native Indian brothers and sisters, they are brothers and our sisters. And they have done the same, they do the same things that they do to us, to them. But we don't really know, do we, about it? Because we don't even hear about it. We don't even care. You understand? We don't even think about it. You know, we've become so selfish here in America to the point to where we can care less about, you know, a brother or a sister even standing next to us. You know what I'm saying? Complete stranger. We don't even give a damn.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's not how it should be. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll make sure that. Okay, we on. I had to make sure all the audio was on. Yeah. So, like I said, this is terrible. And we got a couple of articles and we got some scriptures. But first, to celebrate straight pride, you understand? Let's get the scripture on that. Give me Genesis 1 and go to 20, I think 27. Or matter of fact, no, let's start at 26. To where the Lord turned around and made a man and woman. We're gonna find out what the Lord said. We're gonna find out if the Lord is okay with this LGBTQ mess. Because you got preachers, you got politicians, you had Barack Obama out.
Yeah.
Show you how evil this place is. The first so-called black president, right, is a sissy.
Right.
First thing that he gets in office and start pushing is homosexuality. You understand? Him and Michelle goes and finds some teenager who came out the closet and they rewarded him with gifts and money and all kinds of stuff.
Right.
Oh, you are so brave. You ain't brave. You gay. You ain't brave. You're not courageous for that mess. You sick.
Right.
They even classified it as a sickness.
Kind.
It was classified as it used to go to jail for being gay. And man, where did that go? Why? You understand? Why did that go away? All the homos need to be locked up.
That's right.
You understand? Need to be locked away some damn where. With no just you and in a cell. You understand? They need to bring that back. Because look at what's happening. You understand? With all this homosexuality in the black community. It's definitely destroying us, bro. You understand? That LGBTQ mess is not for the black community at all. You understand? It is not. Go ahead, read that scripture for me real quick, though.
Kind, sir.
We finna celebrate straight pride a little bit. You know, as a matter of fact, let's do that every month.
Damn right.
Let's make straight pride month every doggone month of the year. You understand? Put a big old shield of David on it.
Right.
So, straight pride. So put ISPK at the top presents straight pride month again. You know what I'm saying? And again and again and again all year long until it's over. You understand? And then the next year we're gonna do it again. Straight pride year, all year. You understand? Like, this is ridiculous, man. You know, these homos get a whole month to celebrate. They doing it everywhere, on everybody's job, and they are really forcing this mess on you, man. You don't have to go for that mess.
Right.
You understand? If you believe in your heart and your mind that you disagree with homosexuality, then goddamn it, disagree with it, man. Don't be a bitch and turn around and let somebody force some mess on you that you don't agree with. You understand? Forcing this mess on people's kids. They in the schools. Remember the article we read? To where the parents can't turn around and say, you know what, this is one class that I wish for my children not to partake in. Can't opt them out at all. They have to sit and read gay books. They have to learn about a damn gay relationship. They have to learn what two men do with each other and two women do with each other. They are forcing it, and our people can't see that this is a whole agenda against us, man.
That's right.
This is to destroy us. Nobody gets a bad reputation like black and Hispanic men for coming out the closet. You get talked about, dogged out, boy. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be no end. But them, let them say that they gay. You know what I'm saying? Do you remember that movie? I don't know the name of it, but it was the scene. I didn't watch the movie at all, but the scene used to come on the commercials to that Will Smith movie where he kissed that white man.
Kind of.
You know the name? I can't remember the name of it. You know?
Brokeback.
Who?
Brokeback.
No, not that Brokeback Mountain thing. I ain't watched that either. But it's a Will Smith movie where
that was two devils, wasn't it?
No, it was Will Smith and a devil.
Oh, okay.
It was something in recent years, you know what I'm saying? It ain't
Right.
too old, you know. I can't think of the name of it. It's a Will Smith movie. And the scene used to always come on commercials when it was advertised, the movie was about to come out. And the devil walked up to Will Smith and kissed him, and then Will Smith reacted like, ugh, like, you know what I'm saying? But he turned around and kissed the man, nevertheless.
Right.
However the shit went. But I never heard nobody say anything about that white man. You understand? When he kissed that Will Smith, I never heard nobody say nothing about, oh man, look at this white dude kissing on Will Smith like this. You understand? But I did hear Will Smith got dogged out.
Right.
But they didn't say nothing about that white man. Nothing. Go ahead, I'll read. Give me that scripture real quick.
Kind, sir. Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. And God said, let us make man in our own, in Salakia.
Go ahead.
Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
Okay. So the Lord turned around and created man. You started 26?
Come, sir.
Read 26. Well, the Lord created man and woman in his own image, right?
Come, sir.
Now 27 or 28 that say be fruitful and multiply.
Come, sir. 28.
Go ahead, get to me.
Verse 28. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply.
He turned around and told the men and the women that he created to be fruitful and multiply. Now, you can't multiply with two men. You can't multiply with two women. You got to do what the brat did. You got to go and select some sperm that comes from a man. And then her nasty ass selected some white sperm.
Right.
You understand? She turned around and went and got. It goes to show how completely destroyed our people are. Like, why wouldn't you want your baby to look like you?
Right.
You understand? Even when the baby don't look like the mother, the baby looking more like the father. They still ain't mad because that's they baby and they look like everybody else in the house. You understand? Look like their brothers and sisters. Everybody look alike in our house. You know what I mean? But here you go, you get a white man sperm, like good night. But the Lord said for those men and those women to get together, have sex, and have baby, go half on a baby. That's what the Lord told them to do. You understand? So we're gonna celebrate Straight Pride Month while they celebrating they gay pride mess.
That's right.
You understand? But go ahead, pull that article because the brother Maisha Allah out of Atlanta is the one that hit me with this article and dropped this on me, and how they done targeted our Native Indian brothers with this gay mess as well. You understand? And I got the picture of the founder of this sick and nasty organization. So give me the one that I just sent in the email. Give me that one first, and then give me the other one that you found. We're gonna read that one second.
The North American Man Boy Love Association.
Hold on, the name even is disgusting. Read that again.
The North American Man Boy Love Association.
The North American Man Boy Love Association. No, wait until you. These cats, this group, this organization, claim. You know what? I'm jumping a little ahead. Go on and read it. Go on and read a little bit.
The North American Man Boy Love Association, NAMBLA, is a pedophilia and pederasty advocacy organization in the United States.
So they advocate for pedophilia, right?
Yeah.
But they are doing what else? Keep reading. Read a little more there, because like I said, I'm about to jump ahead. I don't want to tell it.
It works to abolish age of consent laws, criminalizing adult sexual involvement with minors.
They are working to turn around. Now they're supposed to be advocates for pedophilia, right? To where they help victims, you understand, of child molestation, pedophilia, it's all the same. But here they go, they fighting to lower the age of consent. You see that up?
Kind.
They are fighting to lower the age of consent. Oh man, the picture ain't even coming up. Let me see. Oh, there. What is doing? Okay, there you go. It's taking this time coming up. I don't know what's going on with it. Okay, go ahead. Keep reading now while we're waiting on this.
And campaigns for the release of men who have been jailed for sexual contacts with minors.
Now, this dude who founded this organization. Hold on one second. Give me his name again. I gotta look him back up because it won't. The picture that I emailed.
David Thorstad.
It's not coming up. I wonder why it ain't coming up. That's the devil right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He is the devil. You know, the devil running the internet. He see, he's gonna put my picture up. He's gonna put my picture up there. No. So now all of a sudden it ain't working when it coming up. You see that? Good night out. Let me just Google it real quick. Sorry, we get him up there. And when I said devil, I wasn't talking about the red man that live under the ground.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We talking about the red neck that's running the earth, and killing and destroying everybody and everything. That's what we talking about. All right. I'm going to get his picture on the screen. Uh-oh. This dude here. Like, you could tell all of this stuff that our people are involved in, it has white written all over it.
Kind
It
of.
has white written all over it, man. You understand? Okay, here it go. I want to make sure that I got this devil on the screen while we talking about him. Okay, here we go. I don't know what just happened here. There you go.
Yeah, that's him right there.
That's him all day long. Looking like a flaming homosexual. This dude. you can't tell that he's a pedophile.
Salaki.
Go ahead.
He look like Freddy Krueger before he got burnt up.
Oh man, yeah, he do. Hey, he do.
Robert England.
And look, I'm sure he's been Freddy Krueger in his neighborhood,
Hell yeah.
molesting little kids. He's all for men and boy relationship. That's the name of the group. That's the name of the organization. The Northern American Man-Boy Love Association. Now, what in the hell is wrong with this dude and these people, man?
Yeah.
And this organization didn't just start. What was it, 78?
77.
77. 1977, they've been pushing this agenda to turn around and make it legal for men to have sex with little boys. They are disgusting. These people are sick. And these are the things that they do. And you know what happens with the black community? It gets just as sick as them, because guess what? We follow them.
Right.
We serve them. You understand? Like, God has laws against homosexuality, man, and lesbianism. Our people are not supposed to be homosexuals at all. It's in the Bible. God hates homosexuality. And for anybody to turn around and change that, you are way out of line. You are way out of pocket. And nowhere did the Lord change his mind. We're going to get that scripture, and we're going to get another couple of scriptures too. Read a little more of that, and then we're going to jump to the next one to get to the next scriptures.
Come, if I may though.
Go ahead.
For this guy to get to the point where he at and taking it to the heights that it didn't reach, he done had to murder some children. It's some unmarked graves in a lot of places, you know, because he's so indoctrinated in doing it. He didn't have to unalive some stuff.
Yeah, ain't no telling.
It's a bunch of graves somewhere from just him alone.
Man, ain't no telling, Doc.
Yeah,
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah,
because I mean, look at what he's doing. I mean, molesting little boys, man, that kills them too.
And like back then, you couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't, like you brought out, you would get beat up if you was coming from the LGBT bar.
Yeah.
They'll kick your can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he deep into it to the point where he didn't have to unalive something.
I could believe that, Doc.
Yeah.
Go ahead, read a little more.
Come. It says the group no longer holds regular national meetings as of the 1990s to avoid local police infiltration.
Good night. The police should have shut that shit down already. Like, why do you have to, build up evidence in this, you know what I'm saying, in a case like this, to where an organization is clearly, it told you what they are about as soon as you started reading the article. They advocate for pedophilia, but we also are fighting to lower the age of consent, and they go and they fight for men that's in prison due to molesting children. Read that part again, that one line where it said,
sir.
You know what I want, go ahead.
And campaigns for the release of men who have been jailed for sexual contacts with minors.
Why are you fighting to get them out of prison? Why are you campaigning? You're going to the prison You got signs. You all outside. You know what I'm saying? You're doing all kinds of things. He's writing letters, talking to the warden. You're campaigning like crazy to get a pedophile out of prison. Like, this is backwards. When you can clearly see on the screen the founder of that organization is a homosexual. The name of the organization, Doc, is what again?
North American Man Boy Love Association.
North American Man Boy Love Association. Like, come on, man. Come on now. This is the LGBTQ community. This is the push from that community, man.
Right.
To where now you got guys that has full-fledged organizations that is out here fighting to get child molesters and pedophiles out of prison. They fighting to get them out of jail. Why? Because guess what? We already know the oppressor is the biggest goddamn pedophile on the planet. The biggest pedophile on the planet Earth. Done molested every doggone body. And then here you go, following them, and then look at our kids.
Right.
Look what they got now. Remember when they first pushed the reading of the gay books, where they had the training go and sit and was teaching the kids? You understand? And then it's been incident after incident after incident. One teacher went and it was a gay teacher read some stuff about some gay something to the classroom.
My two daddies.
Huh?
The little kid.
I think yeah. To some 6-year-olds.
Yeah.
To some 6-year-olds, man. Like, come on.
Yep. Got two daddies.
One of my contracts, they hired a whole, just a whole group of like the LGBT. They just went to the LGBT community and said, "Here, y'all go in there." You know what I'm saying? They had a bunch of them in there. I went to do my work one day, looking like, what the hell going on here? And the woman was using the men's bathroom.
Kind of.
Now, I didn't see the men going in the women's bathroom. That I didn't see. But that woman, you understand, that main one, oh man, she was all in there. I mean, she walked like a dude. You would think that when she went and stood at the goddamn toilet, she stand up and whip out her snake and use the bathroom. You would think that she do that.
Kind of.
I mean, you could tell how. I mean, she's full-fledged, like she's a man. Like, you hear me? she a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, but that's disgusting, man.
Salaki, sir, if I may.
Go ahead,
I seen something on the news this morning that's got me. I'm gonna make this statement that St. Louis gonna end up being like San Francisco with that gay stuff, because that Grove, it's so much money over in that Grove. They raking in so much money.
Yeah.
And they expanding. The old famous boy warehouse, right there off Vanna.
Yeah.
Oh, they finna turn that into LGBT, apartments and clubs and shops. The famous boy warehouse, they finna do that. They got that now. They got money.
Oh yeah, they do. And that's right across from the gas station, right?
Right there at the highway, under the highway. You know, where 44, right for 44 hit the Grand. Between Vanna and Grand. It sit under the highway. Mm-hmm. That big building.
Is it on the left or the right?
It's to the right.
It's on the right, going downtown.
It's right under.
It's going.
If you,
I'm just trying to see exactly.
It's right across the street from.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
What's that damn big ass furniture store they just put down there?
Kia.
It's right across the street. It's on Vanna, California. The Kia. Yeah,
Ikea. Okay.
It's right there. There's already some LGBTQ bars right there. So they just gonna link up with the factory. They gonna put apartments and lofts and more fun bars.
Damn, good night,
Yep.
Hey, good.
They got that money, man.
Yeah, they do. They all for them.
Yeah.
Brother, I remember one time I was sitting in the bank. What was set up on Natural Bridge and Lucas and Hunt? Was it U.S. Bank? I think it used to be U.S. Bank at the time. I can't remember which one I had, but I turned around and I'm going in there trying to get some paper out. They got me in there waiting till the damn closed. A sissy come in there. Two sissies came in there, dressed in drag, and I'm talking about how you doing? Well, sign in, do this. Man, they was like waiting on them. You hear me?
Terrible.
They turned around and cashed them all quick. The fag, or the training, whatever the hell, because I know you can't say fag. He come out like this. You know what I'm saying? He had a big stack of this. I said, damn, they chalked them off real quick.
Yeah.
But got me sitting here waiting long time. I'm telling you, they damn near closed for the hell they got to me. But, I mean, the sissy came in the door, and they went to work. Oh, it's like, where have you been?
Yeah.
We've been waiting for you. Glad to see you.
Yes.
Took them right on in the back. I don't know what they was doing.
Right.
He went straight to the back. You understand? And he went back with the top banker.
Yeah.
With the lead banker, not the ones that just that's working. He went back to the supervisor. He went on back there, chalked him off. He came out counting that cash. You understand? He was down there about to make it rain. I thought he was gonna start throwing it in the earth. But yeah, man, they got that paper out.
Yeah.
They cater to them.
Yeah.
You know, they cater to them sissies in everything. These jobs, like more and more places, make me want to just stay at home. You know what I mean? I'm gonna turn around and start. What's that? Instacart. I'm at the Instacart all our food and everything. And I'm getting tired of going to these stores and even seeing them, man. They everywhere. Huh?
Yes,
they are everywhere, and you just have to accept them.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's right.
I do not. I ain't accepting shit.
Damn right, Cap.
You understand? You do what you want, but I'm not going to accept you. You understand? God doesn't accept you, and neither do I.
I see you.
I
see the play they making because right before they got the warehouse, the Famous and Bar downtown, the actually old Famous and Bar, it's just been in the news like every week, every other week. Oh, it's vandalism in the Famous and Bar. It's migrants living up in there, and they're just living free, and this and that and the third in the Famous and Bar downtown. Now all of a sudden, they get in the Famous and Bar warehouse. Oh, Famous and Bar gonna be next. They're gonna get that next. It's gonna be lit up like the rainbow.
Yeah.
With the lights.
Like the rainbow. Like the rest of it is.
Yeah.
Like the rest of it's lit up over there in the grove.
Yeah.
Right. Give me Leviticus 20 and 13. Because this mess is disgusting, man. You know. And guess what? We're not going to stop speaking on it. And guess what? Until you get straight. Either you're going to get straight or Christ will be the return. But either way, we are not going to stop. You understand? Because guess what? If any other community likes to indulge in whatever they're indulging in, the Arab community, if they want to be gay, let them. The white community, if they want to be gay, let them. The Chinese community, if they want to be gay, let them.
Right.
The African community, if they want to be gay, let them. But you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you do not be gay. That is destructive, man, for us to be homosexuals and lesbians. And then now you got to turn around and send your child to school. Half the staff is gay.
Kind.
Half of the doggone staff is gay. Now they reading gay books to teach you about. Remember we had the gay pig book?
Kind.
We had that. They got a book where it teaches you about a gay pride parade. This is a book out in what was it, at Baltimore? Wherever it was, I think it was in Baltimore. to where these parents were suing the school because they don't want their kids reading no book about gays. They don't want them doing it. And then here you are telling them they have no choice. Your kid just has to sit there. Like my son's school, my kid's school. I turned around and on holidays, we would have them go to another room. You know what I'm saying? So they wouldn't have to celebrate that mess.
Right.
So they would be in another class. We stopped that. We just pulled them on out. I ain't want them in the school, period. You understand? And I think the Most High now that they homeschool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they're a lot smarter. Grades is through the roof. You know what I'm saying? Grades is through the roof. Their mother is teaching them. And man, they got it going on. You understand? You need a charge?
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah. So, man, I'm gonna do the same thing. Huh?
Damn right.
If one of my kids was to get a gay assignment, they not doing it.
Right.
My kids don't do no assignments that I don't agree with. They what was that holiday? I think Memorial Day or something like that. Labor Day. It's online. He had to do an assignment. I said, listen, you can skip that one. You understand?
Right.
you ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And no, none of that. No holiday, no Christmas, all that stuff. They skips that. You understand? They don't do none of that. They don't do no Easter homework. They don't do no Christmas homework. They don't do no Halloween homework. They ain't doing nothing. They not coloring the little pages in the books because the book come home with the sent home.
Right.
They turn around and it's got the holidays in it, the Halloween pictures, the pumpkins and all that. Nope, they ain't doing that. And guess what? Put a gay book before my son. He ain't doing that either.
That's right.
My daughter ain't doing that either. You understand? They turn around in one of those gay books. They had the kids picking out what would you see at a gay pride parade.
Dang.
And they had the little dominatrix gear, whatever, the
Right.
leather shit they be wearing. They had that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Then they had wigs and all kind of stuff you would see. And then they had a person who is a sex worker, a gay sex worker. And they got them in the parade. You will see this gay sex worker in the parade. And got the kids picking them out in the book.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna tell the parents that they couldn't opt out of that. Man, please. You ain't ever gotta worry about that one.
Right.
You understand? Like this place, man, it has to burn. Like what else can we do with America but just set it on fire?
That's right.
And I don't mean brothers and sisters get out there and take no lighter fluid and start burning these buildings down. That ain't what I'm talking about. You understand? The Lord said what he's going to do to this place in the Bible, he's going to destroy it. And rightfully so. America has earned what the Lord said he's going to do. And something else that I thank God about is Commander General Yohana holding down the truth so we would know it. So we can get out of that Christian mumbo jumbo about everybody coming together, God loving everybody and all, saying everything. We out of that. You understand? And now we know the truth. And the so-called white man, our oppressors, destruction is inside of the Bible, man. And the pastors got you singing and dancing and slobbing and foaming at the mouth. They still foaming at the mouth out?
Kind.
They foaming at the mouth. They riding horses in churches. They riding hoverboards in church. They had the remote control car. You brought that out, didn't you? They had the remote control. Hey, boy, you killed me with that one, Bob.
Yeah.
I thought you was bullshitting. I ain't gonna lie. When you said they drove the remote control car with the damn collection plate on top of it around the damn church, so that the pastor wouldn't get COVID.
Yeah.
So the pastor wouldn't get COVID. They got the and the members dropping the money in the doggone the remote control car, then turn around and go. Next is gonna be a drone.
Yeah.
They gonna have a drone just fly right in front of you.
I'm pretty sure we can pull that up.
I'm pretty sure somebody did it. They gonna have a drone and stand right in front of you, and then you ain't gonna put enough money in them. They gonna move that thing. They gonna move it side to side, like give it up. Come on, some more. And this motherfucker gonna be like, it gonna be like this, like just right fly it right there until you fill it up, and then it's gonna go to the next person. And then when you don't put enough money in it, they gonna take the drone and then make you put some money in it. Like, come on, now. Like, just ridiculous. That is ridiculous. But the pastors, they doing all kinds of things. And then guess what? They even gay in the church too. Pastors are gay. They homosexuals. You understand? Look at what Eddie Long did to those kids, man. Look at all these other preachers that appear to be just as fruity as pebbles. What's his name? Dietrich Haddon. The one preacher that molested the little girl, and then his wife got on TV talking about God told him to buy me a damn what was it, a Lexus truck or something, or what kind of truck was that he bought? Lamborghini truck, $500,000 damn truck. God told him to buy me that before molesting a child. Are you sick? Are you out of your mind? Like, we got to stop with the Christian foolishness, man.
Right.
Go ahead and read Leviticus. Give me Leviticus.
Sir.
We're going to get out of here because, like I said, we got counsel in a minute.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death.
They shall be what?
Put to death.
They shall be put to death. The Lord is not with your LGBTQness. You understand? The Most High is not with your community, your flag, what you stand for, none of that, man. You understand? The Lord said, you turn around and read it again now. Just read it one more time.
If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
They have committed an abomination, and an abomination is something that the Lord hates. That's what an abomination is. It's nothing that God is cool with. You understand? Give me Deuteronomy 23 and 17.
Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Look at here. Now, our daughters are not supposed to be whores, and our sons are not supposed to be sodomites. And a sodomite in the Bible is a homosexual. You understand? Jump to Romans 1. Give me 26 through 28. And then we go to 2 Peter 2 and 6, and I think we're going to jump off.
Romans chapter 1, verse 26. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections.
In fact, go back one. I believe I should tell it. About, go to 25.
Verse 24.
24?
Come
with it.
Romans chapter 1, verse 24. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
Good night. That's it. So since you want to do this thing, the Lord, He gave you up to it. He gave you up to uncleanness. He let you have it. And then guess what you get when you do that? You get AIDS, and now they got super AIDS out. You understand? And then you get the monkeypox. What they had? Monkeypox?
Kind.
Yeah, the white man on that one video, he had monkeypox up his ass.
Kind.
He said it felt like he was sitting down on a bunch of broken glass. And hey, guess what? More better for you. You understand? Like, the dude, what he said he was doing? He said, I was just at the party just kissing everybody.
Yep.
Like, they nasty, man. You understand? Homosexuality is disgusting as all get out. Why on earth would you be somewhere kissing on a whole bunch of people any damn way? Like, you know what I mean? Just like you just so gay and happy. You just tongue kissing everybody at the goddamn club.
Right.
And then turn around and got monkeypox. And now you can't even sit down. Like, come on, man. Like, you gotta see that that's the Lord doing that. You understand? That is the Lord doing that, because guess what? When you do stuff like that, there is a punishment behind it. And you black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, you have to stop. Because it ain't going to get better for you. You understand? It's not. It's going to get worse. Go ahead. Keep reading, bro.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie and worship and serve the creature.
Slow that down, brother. Give me that one again.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie? And what lie is going on right now all month long? The lie that God is okay with homosexuality. These songs that they make talking about I was born this way. I seen a like a local rapper. He not here in St. Louis, but just a cat trying to rap. And dude turned around and bust out with some lyrics talking about some these rappers or something is like my ex. They'll be my ex. He said talk about a man. I was like, oh wait a minute. I'm sitting there, I'm like, what's the dude talking about? I'm looking at the damn phone like, huh?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just scrolling and looking at videos, and then this cat jump off rapping, and then rapping about being with other men. Talking about them niggas is like my exes. Some old funny lyric. I said, oh my God. I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? keep going,
And serve the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. Amen.
And you serve the creature more than the creator. Who is that creature? The creature, you're looking at him right here on the screen.
Right.
David, what's his name? Thorstad. You understand? That's the creature, right? He even looks like a goddamn creature. You understand? All of them are creatures, man. It's talking about our oppressors. Talking about the so-called white man. He is the creature. That you worshiping him more than the creator. We are supposed to be worshiping the creator, man, which is the Most High. And he has laws against the LGBT community. And we should never celebrate such a thing. And the Lord said, we didn't turn around and serve the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. You understand? And guess what? If we would follow the Most High, we would be blessed forever.
Right.
And amen. And you understand? We would be blessed forever. But since we want to be gay and lesbian, now look at the community. Like, our little girls have had lesbian sex faster than they had sex with a boy. And I don't mean that I advocate for teenagers having sex, because I don't. Sex is for adults. You understand? I'm just making a point with what I'm saying. These girls out here, these teenagers, you understand, have had more lesbian sex than they have had sex with a boy. You understand? And this is why I say that this group right here, this NAMBLA organization that is fighting to lower the age of consent so that you can have sex with a child. And you know, he ain't the only one doing it.
Right.
What's that white woman name? I can't think of her name, but I believe she was out of Arkansas? I can't think of her name, but she was fighting to lower the age of consent. She trying to get it down to like 8 or 10. Like, show you how sick this woman is. Show you how sick this bastard is. Children cannot consent to no damn sex. Their mind or their body is not ready for that. And we're the ones that's supposed to be protecting them, not joining organizations like this to turn around and further exploit them and traumatize them and harm them. We're supposed to be protecting those children. And we do in the ISPK. We protect our sons and our daughters in here. And ain't nan organization or law or none of that that's going to stop us from doing so. You understand? If the other nations of people, if the creatures want to have their gay sex, go have it in your community.
That's right.
But get the hell up out of ours with that nonsense. And we should be the ones rejecting it. I remember back in the day, and you know, coming up in St. Louis, like you said, you'll turn around and get your ass whooped.
Yep.
Come on, you coming out the closet. Boy, you get beat back in that damn thing.
Right.
You wish you never came out of it. You wish you never came out of the closet. But go ahead, give me a little more. Was that 28?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, go ahead, read this 28, brother.
So, for this cause God gave them unto vile affections.
God gave them up unto vile affections, man. Disgusting affections. You understand? Go ahead, keep reading.
For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
The women did what?
Change the natural use.
They changed the natural use. What's the natural use of a woman? Hell, when you see all the men sleeping with each other, what the hell they gonna do?
Right.
You understand? They ain't getting us, so they gonna turn to the damn women. So the women turn around and they following the men. The men is to change the natural use and started dealing with men on men, so the women start following. Keep going.
And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman.
The men left the natural use of the woman. The natural use of a woman is to have sex with her, a man. The natural use of a man is for a woman to have sex with him.
Right.
That's the natural use. And this is in the New Testament. This is in the New Testament breaking down how homosexuality and lesbianism is a sin according to the Lord. You know, left the natural use, meaning that this is the way that the Lord intended it. He created men and women. I read that when we started. To be fruitful and multiply. You can't be fruitful and multiply with we all gonna die off if everybody is a goddamn homosexual. We all will die off, and there'll be none of us. Come on, keep reading now so we can get out of it.
Burned in their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly.
That which is unseemly. Something that's unseemly when you see it, you be like, ugh. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's just not it's just somebody when your eye you see it and you catch wind of it, you'd be like, oh my God, that is disgusting. That's something that's unseemly. And seeing two men walking around holding each other's hand, or two women dressed like men, looking like the brat who went and got a white man's sperm to get a baby.
Right.
It's unseemly. Go ahead, keep reading.
And receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet.
Now see, this is the scripture that the pastors, the gay pastors in the churches is not reading to you.
That's right.
You're going to get that recompense, and recompense means repayment. You are going to get what's coming to you if you are LGBTQ. You got that coming. You think that you are doing good now. You think you got it going on now because they finna build you a new community over there. What did you say, the Famous Boy building?
Famous Boy Warehouse.
Famous Boy Warehouse. You think that y'all finna have it going on, but you ain't. You gonna have that monkeypox up your ass like that other white man.
That's right.
You gonna have that AIDS and that STD. I mean, that's the judgment for you being gay. Is you get AIDS, you get STDs. Like, I know a sister from Illinois, right across the bridge over in East St. Louis. She turned around and was with a woman. This scared her straight out. This scared her straight. This sister was with a woman. They was together for 15, 20 years. and turned around, and the woman she was with ended up having AIDS, and it scared her so bad she died with AIDS. Her lover died with AIDS, and she turned around. That scared her so bad she went and got a man. You understand? So, big ups to that sister for doing that. You understand? From stopping that gay mess and actually went and got a man. But it scared the hell out of her. She was wondering, how did this woman, when did she go get with a man in order to get AIDS? She just could not figure it out.
Right.
And at the end, she said, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't going to try to figure it out no more. I'm just going to stop being a lesbo. And she stopped, and she got her a man, and she's doing good. You understand? And that right there, but don't let it take that in order for you to get your mind right. Give me that in 2 Peter 2 and 6 real quick when we get out of here. Don't let that have to happen to you in order for you to get your mind right. But something like that happen with you actually get AIDS, not just your damn partner. You done got it too. Okay? Go ahead, read that, brother.
2 Peter chapter 2, verse 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes.
Now, everybody know about the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. You understand? These two cities was filled with homosexuality. Filled with it. Hell, I think the only somebody that wasn't a homo was Lot.
Right.
You know what I mean? He was the only one that was not a homo. Keep reading.
Condemned them with an overthrow, making them an ensample.
The Lord condemned them with an overthrow, right? And making them an ensample. An ensample is an example. The Lord made an example out of Sodom and Gomorrah. Keep reading.
Unto those that after should live ungodly.
That example is set for those that afterwards should live ungodly. So what the Lord is saying is just think about it when you've gone to court, right? If you've ever gone to court before and had a court case and the judge say, you know what, I'm gonna make an example out of you. He's making an example for everybody else that should come before him and commit that same crime. He turned around and give you 40 and 50 years hoping that the rest of you don't do it. So where you be like, man, you see old boy, man, he gave it about 50 years, God.
Right.
Man, I ain't finna do that. That's the whole thing of making an example out of you. The Lord turned around and completely destroyed this city. Set it on fire. You understand? And that example is for you sissies today. You should not be sissies. You should take that story in the Bible of Sodom and Gomorrah and say, you know what? I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want the Lord to condemn me with an overthrow. You understand? Because that was one hell of an overthrow. I can only imagine. You understand? I seen a little documentary on Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
And they actually claimed that the ground still had the not meteors, but the what did they claim it was? It's like a meteor shower. You know what I'm saying? Like balls of fire that came out of the sky. They claim on this thing you could still see the imprint in the ground. You understand? They had an area. You understand where it's supposedly had been. Now, I'm not sure.
Right.
I'm not saying it was, but I'm just telling you what I saw in this documentary. But they claimed that the imprints were still in the ground for all the balls of fire coming from heaven and killing everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be one hell of a thing to see, even if that was true.
Right.
You understand? Now we know sometimes the white man claim things is not true, but that's what he said, and I would love to see something like that. You know what I mean? If you could still see that like that, boy. I'm already convinced. You know what I'm saying? We already convinced of it here, but I was just saying I would love to see that though. You know what I mean? Like, good night. But guess what? We don't need no examples in here. You understand? We already got the greatest example ever, and that's our King Yahushua, Christ. You understand? To where, guess what? He was no homo at all. You understand? But with that, we're going to go ahead and end the class. Shalom, Israel.